Hello and welcome to a brand new Banana Loaf tutorial video. This one is on the piano. There isn't really too much to the piano, but it plays, here. So, let me find it. Which is the build-up, and it also plays somewhere over here, a slightly different version of it. So let's begin. As with every single piano I ever use, it is FL keys. So it's not this one, it's that one. So without the effects, we get this, which is nowhere near as exciting. All it is FL keys, and I turned the release down a bit, and that is it. So I just whacked in FL keys, turned down the release a bit, and then that was it before the effects. As for the effects, is an OTT, which requires no real explanation. Except for the fact that I wanted it to sound really sort of stabby and punchy, but a lot of the time the piano isn't really suited for that, and it's supposed to be sort of gentle. Not necessarily gentle, but it's not supposed to be as sort of punchy and in your face as this one is. So most of the time I would advise, if you're going to compress the piano, to turn down the depth a bit to stop it being so intense. But this one is an exception because it's like a foreground main element of focus, and therefore it doesn't mind being too loud. And then an EQ, purely to cut out the low end. My toe is incredibly itchy, I'm going to die if I don't scratch it. To cut out the low end, which is where all the like key clacks and shit live. So if I play it with the EQ off, it sounds less realistic when you cut out all that stuff, but that's not really the priority. In the context of the song, you can barely hear it anyway, so it's good to cut it out to get rid of all the cruft, all the noise, make it sound cleaner. This I will talk about in a bit. This is a high pass. And finally, a little bit of reverb. I'm fairly sure that this is just ambience at the default settings, but with the dry turned up and the wet turned down, but that's it. And when I say turned up, it starts at the bottom like that. So I mean turned up to 0 and the wet turned down a bit. Nice. So I'm going to talk about that high pass now. All it is something to make it shut the hell up and recede into the background in the build-up. So here. So to make it gradually get weaker and weaker and weaker as everything else gets stronger and stronger and stronger, so your focus shifts. But it seems that by accident I forgot to reset this to the bottom at the end of the automation clip. So for the whole rest of the song, this high pass is up here, including all the way over here. I mean all the way over here like this. So the only reason this sounds so weak and washed out is because I accidentally forgot to reset the high pass back to normal and turn it off again after the build-up. Other than that though, that's all there is to say about the piano. There's a couple of pianos it seems, but I don't really know what these are used for. I don't even know if I use them anywhere. This one I just used for an example a minute ago, but I'm scared to delete it just in case it is actually an important part of the project. But this, the mixer track is really, really late. In fact, the mixer track is right at the end, so it must have been added at the last minute, but I don't know what it is. I think I might know, actually. Actually, maybe I don't. Well, I'm going to spend a while finding out where I used it and then edit this bit out. Or I might fast forward it if I'm feeling really snazzy with the effects. Okay, I found it. It's a deleted scene, actually. It's like a arpeggiator that never actually made it into the final song. which I did by using the arpeggiator mode here and screwing with the time and gate, and you can right click them to set them to like an actual proper time value and set the mode to up, and then you can just play a chord and it's arpeggiated automatically. And that was playing at one point here. You can see the pattern here. But I decided that was shit. So yeah, that just about does it for the piano, and I will see you in the next video.